Welcome back, everyone. Well, this person practically doesn't even need an introduction. If you watch the Queensbury Town Board meetings, you know this person. And by the way, he's running for county supervisor. It's Ron Montesi. Ron, I think you were one of the first persons I met 11 years ago when I moved into town.
Yeah.
You've been involved in politics a long time, Ron.
30 years.
30 years. That's amazing to me.
Started on the town board, worked my way up to the county board. Spent 3.5 years as an assistant to the commissioner in the Adirondacks with DEC. That was a gubernatorial appointment.
Nice.
And when I finished that, I got back on the town board. And lo and behold, Dan Steck got elected to the assembly, and I served as town supervisor for a year. So why do I want to get involved again? I really enjoy this kind of work, and there's things that I want to see get done.
Well, you know, Ron, and I could say it, and I'm sure a lot of viewers agree with this. We watch the meetings all the time. You're such a contributor in a very impactful way. You know, if there's something being debated, people really look up to you. They look to see what Ron says. You know, you've been around, you know the game. That's one side of it. But I think much more importantly, you understand the community we live in. And I know it sounds like an endorsement. We don't really endorse people. But again, I know Ron. And to see the way you operate is really the proof of what I'm saying. So it isn't something I'm making up. It's something that you really stand for.
Okay.
What kind of drives you?
Well, you know, I think I see things that I'd like to see better or corrected. As an example, I thought we should build more walking and hiking trails. I got involved in that a long time ago on the county board when we took the rail line from Glens Falls and went all the way up to Lake George. And we put that bridge over Quaker Road and named it after Jerry Solomon, our congressman. So those kind of things make me feel good. And I see a need. We just finished a Rush Pond trail, 2.5-mile trail, and our town supervisor before he became supervisor was my bridge builder. John Stroud did 5 bridges in that area.
That's great.
Needless to say, it's just that I see things that I'd like to see done better, and that's why I get involved.
All right, so assuming you're reelected. Now, we got a primary to go through.
Right.
There are 4 seats open on the Republican side. You're endorsed by the Republican Party, but we've got 5 candidates, and 4 of those will prevail in the primary.
Right.
Assuming you're reelected, what would you like to accomplish in the next term?
Well, getting on the county board, what I'd really like to see is us to do a better job in the county on DPW, on highways. I think we've fallen down a little bit there. Maybe it's not the fault of everyone because we took $1 million out of the budget a few years ago, and I think we need to play catch up on that. I've been working with Ed Bartholomew in the city on what we call a Gateway Council, and that is a regional job where we've said to the towns, South Glens Falls, Moreau, Glens Falls, Kingsbury, Fort Edward, Hudson Falls, and Queensbury, what do you need in water for the next 15 years? What do you need in sewer? And once we did that survey and we figured out what our needs are going to be, now we're working on trying to get that job done. That may be a $30 or $40 million project, but Kingsbury can't grow anymore because the sewer treatment plant is loaded.
Right.
Glens Falls has the ability, but we got to put the pipes in the ground. So it's a costly affair, but we're working towards that end, and Ed Bartholomew is doing a good job, and I want to help regionalize that and continue in that area. Exit 18 in the town of Queensbury, we are extending the sewer all the way out to the Cary Industrial Park. Another 1.5 years of work. And I must say that, you know, the relationship that I developed as supervisor with the city and the mayor is working. Our growth is going to be dependent on our ability to work with Glens Falls for sewer capacity. And we have a good working relationship, the mayor and I and John. So hopefully that will pay dividends.
Well, you know what? You reach a certain point in life where you realize experience counts. And boy, it's really true. And again, watching you in action, the proof is right there. You can see the way that Ron participates and how people look up to you. Well, best of luck in this primary. Now, the primary is next Thursday. You think it's usually on a Tuesday, but it's next Thursday, the 10th. And primaries are just as important as the general election because those 5 candidates are running. There'll only be 4 that will be then move on to the general election. And Ron is running. So best of luck to you, Ron.
Thank you.
Really nice to have you back.
All righty.
Yeah, good. Good to see you, Ron. To see this interview again, you can head to our website, looktvonline.com.